Nearly 1 in 6 of the entire world's population suffer from neurological disorders. As we live our daily lives, most of us take simple movements and mobility for granted. Mike BARWIS has made a career out of improving human performance with many of the world's greatest athletes. Now, with his world-class methodology, neurological reengineering, and several training centers in the United States and abroad, people are experiencing life-changing neuromuscular breakthroughs, often after being told it was not possible. This is where possible lives.
The Neurological Reengineering program is a complex system that allows us to identify the specified needs of individuals with neurological disabilities. Our goal is to help them gain and retain function of their neurological system. Many people suffer from disabilities, A, either at birth, or B, from environmental change, or maybe disease. The differences that have occurred in their lives inhibit their movement and their ability to function in a normal lifestyle. Our goal is to provide a specified team with a very specific adapted protocol to elicit specific results to transform their life back to a functional component, allowing them to enjoy life as the regular human being they desire to be.
Neurological reengineering can help clients suffering from neuromuscular injuries and disorders like spinal cord injuries, strokes, cerebral palsy, combat injuries, multiple sclerosis, traumatic brain injuries, and more.
When I was 10, I had a brain hemorrhage. Underlying unknown health issues escalated to the point where I needed emergency brain surgery. My cerebellum was severely affected from the brain bleed. I had 5.5 hours of emergency brain surgery and was in a coma. So I went through middle school and high school with my focus on trying to regain my muscles to eat, breathe, and swallow. The Neurological Reengineering program helped me tremendously in movement again, not only on its own, but also incorporating movement with my vestibular system, which is something I am so grateful and give so much credit to the Neurological Reengineering program.
I was hurt March 2018 on spring break, and I was flown back to Manhattan, fractured my skull, lost hearing, I lost taste, smell. I fractured 5 or 6 vertebrae, T12 being the worst. So unfortunately, I got the diagnosis that T12 complete. They gave me about 3% chance to walk. I always believed that I could progress and get better, and I was at the bottom of the hill and everything was up from here. The Neurological Reengineering program gave me my life back, starting with muscle and sensation, but the atmosphere of saying that you work for something, you can absolutely achieve it.
Since its inception in 2014, the First Step Foundation has provided over $330,000 in training scholarships and over $60,000 in specialized equipment for the Neurological Reengineering program. The First Step Foundation helps provide access to the cutting-edge recovery program, Neurological Reengineering, created by Mike BARWIS.
Neurological disabilities often occur during dramatic life-changing moments. They not only change the life of the individual who is impacted by whatever instance occurred, they also change the lives of the individuals that surround them, their families, their friends, oftentimes left hopeless with the inability to help the person who is struggling with the disability. Someone you love and care about, not being able to impact their life in a positive way as they suffer is a difficult task. Many times this comes with a cost, not only physically, financially. Being able to get yourself into a rehabilitation program to regain your function, not being able to work, not being able to excel at the things you used to do. All of those change immediately when these instances occur. As a resulting factor, financial limitations impede the individual's ability to find an environment that provides the resources necessary for them to heal. This is a massive problem in society today for people who have disabilities. We came up with the First Step Foundation to help remedy this. Our goal was to offer people the opportunity to excel in the most opportune environment to heal and not have to suffer from the stresses of financial burden. Our neurological reengineering program is completely unique. Every single individual we work with has a uniquely designed program for the specified needs of that person. We run them through a really in-depth screen that is not utilized anywhere else. Our screen, the ARS screen, which was designed specifically for neurological deficits, identifies each of the needs of the individual specifically based on their condition and their current function.
My son was a healthy little boy running around prior to his 4th birthday. He was in a bounce house jumping around, and within a week he was unable to breathe on his own and could barely walk unassisted. We had been through several surgeries and 4 years of therapy when we found BARWIS. We're so thankful for meeting the team here at BARWIS. The trainers pour into him every single day. He loves being part of the team, and it's just a joy to be around every time he walks in the door here.
Greatness isn't in the ground, it's not in the air, it's not in the floor, it's in people. So if we're going to invest in something, how about we invest in real greatness, human beings?
I'm so thankful for the First Step Foundation and Mike BARWIS for allowing me to trust myself again and know that I will get to where I want to be. Please support the First Step Foundation and
Help change people's lives.
If you want to be a part of changing lives, you can learn more about the First Step Foundation at firststepfoundation.com.